Hello.
Hi, Captain. How are you this afternoon?
Hi there, I'm okay today, thanks.
Great. We're just preparing the cabin for the passengers. Once the jetway is connected, we'll speak to the terminal staff and find out how long they think it'll be until boarding begins.
Okay, no problem. If you give me a couple of minutes, I'll see if I can get ground to attach one for you.
Thanks. Hello, Captain.
How's it going?
I need to speak to security, so I'll let you know what's happening in a moment.
Boarding requested.
Okay, thank you. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Passengers boarding starting.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, I've spoken to security, and I'm told they'll be ready to send the passengers down to us in a few minutes.
Okay, you're free to start boarding whenever you're ready. Let us know when you've started.
No problem. All stations, prepare to start boarding.
Boarding pass, please. This way, please. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Captain.
Good afternoon.
We've started boarding. Passengers are coming through now.
Thanks a lot.
This way, please. Hello. Hello. This way. This way, please. Good afternoon. Hello.
Evelyn Trimotaki, line 3 for November, Bravo 38.
Enter 703, continue left Alpha, send 66 left.
You left Alpha, send 66 left, 703.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. 310 degrees at 3 knots.
Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 080. Altimeter 1015.
Heading 080. Altimeter 1015.
Ladies and
Parking
gentlemen,
brake.
welcome on board
Set.
this self-loading
Engine start
cargo
levers.
service. Please place
Cut
your
off.
large bags
Pre-flight
into the
checklist
overhead
completed.
locker wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust, landing a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle. Observe or apply maximum braking, race speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake. Advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirming failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above flaps up maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Hello.
Hi there, Captain. All of the passengers are now on board.
We're just awaiting the load sheet from ground. As soon as we have it, feel free to close the doors.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up. You still have time to do the welcome announcement. That should pass some of the time.
To hold through the Alpha, contact ground 121, 905, check. 121, 905, Porto for Alpha, Witam Okej, Tower 39er, wyjdź tu visual. So 3982, Tower witam, Windcom, runway 33, clear. 33, 3982.
Good morning, November 2006 Mike, on final runway 33, establish for horizon.
November 2006 Mike, Tower, hello.
November 6 Mike, continue approach.
November 2006 Mike, I found continue approach. November 2006 Mike, wind 330 degrees, 2 knots, runway 33 clear to land, vacate at the end, Alpha 0.
Clear to land, runway 23, vacate Y Alpha 0, thank you, November 6 Mike.
Wizard 1575, type V-Town, full shot of runway 29 and report fully ready.
I shall go ready for 1575.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Wizard 1575, departure frequency 125.055, winds 040 degrees, 3 knots, runway 29 clear for takeoff.
Disconnect ground power, please.
Roger. Stand by, please. Ground power has been disconnected.
Roger.
4-star check.
Stand by. Continue approach.
Good afternoon from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this afternoon's flight. I hope you're all well.
We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit and thought we'd say hello while we finish entering the data into the flight computers.
We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be underway very shortly. Once we push back from the stand, the cabin crew will start securing the cabin. As we head to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. It looks as though the en route winds are in our favor, so there shouldn't be any issue getting to our destination on time. However, we will keep you informed throughout the flight if that changes. If you could get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we'll be able to make a departure as soon as everything is ready. Thank you very much for flying with us, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Scandinavian 97 Yankee, wind 320 degrees, 2 knots, runway 23 clear to land.
Tell me when you require pushback.
Actually, we're all set to go now. Feel free to get connected.
Roger. Just a reminder. If you're using software to track your virtual airline flights, you may want to start it now if you haven't already.
Roger.
Ground tow is connecting.
Number 2006 Mike, negative, continue straight ahead and it will be last
4-star check.
Hello, 4-star check.
We are ready for pushback.
Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP
and V2-148, heading 080, altitude, flight level 160.
Takeoff speeds.
V1-136, VR-138, V2-148.
CDU pre-flight.
Departure checks completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Bypass being inserted.
Number 72,
Free and 0.
Taxi and takeoff.
Runway 29 active for takeoff, thank you.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. The 4-star checklist complete.
Scandinavian 96, correction, Scandinavian 97 Yankee, contact ground 11905, bye.
11905, bye-bye.
Locking gear.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Tower, dzień dobry, lotu Golfima, establish on LGT.
Lotu Golfima, Tower, witam.
Have easy parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
November 2006 Mike, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Starting number 2.
Cabin crew, set doors to automatic and cross
Start
check.
engine 2.
Start an engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. As safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace. Brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth, hold in place with the strap and pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. When you land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat.
Start engine 1.
Put it over your head.
Engine 1.
Pass the tapes around your waist, click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft.
Oil pressure.
When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle.
brakes.
If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight, and thank you for flying with self-loading cargo.
Enter 1123 tower.
Go ahead.
Enter 1123, taxi a little bit forward and hold short of runway 29.
Forward, hold short of 29, enter 1123.
Unlocking gear.
Enter 1123 behind departing CSA. Cross runway 29 via Alpha behind.
Cross runway 29 behind CSA, enter 1123.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Enter 1123, will you be ready upon reaching?
Firm, fully ready, enter 1123.
Roger, so enter 1123,
Flaps
expedite
5.
taxi Alpha Hotel, hold short of runway 23.
Expediting Alpha, hold short to enter 1123.
Flight controls check complete.
Route 49 kilo, wind 290 degrees 2 knots, runway 33 feet on.
Spinner 1142, full ready.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generator on.
Also
Probe
spinner
on.
spinner 1142.
Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Enter 1123, confirm fully ready.
Fully ready.
Enter
Checked.
1123,
Ground
line up
equipment.
runway 33 and wait. Be ready for immediate.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Dzień dobry, lot 456, odjazd 33. Lot 456, Charlie hello, continue reduce final departure from 33 ahead. Reduce final, lot 456. Lot 49 kilo, Sierra 1, contact ground, key.
Sierra 1 ground, lot 49 kilo, identity.
Enter 1123 and copy the clearance on Simba 4 kilo, stop climb altitude 3000 feet.
After departure 3000 feet, with runway heading enter 1123.
Negative on Simba 4 kilo, stop climb altitude 3000 feet.
On Simba 4 kilo 3000, enter 1123.
Enter 1123, correct. departure frequency 125.055.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you
Wind
know that the
300
cabin is
degrees to
secure
north,
for
runway
takeoff.
36 for takeoff.
Also, clear for takeoff, airborne 1
No problem.
0556,
Tower Alpha Express 1 Alpha Kilo, LS runway 33, there is speed 160 knots.
Sierra X-ray Sierra 1 Alpha Kilo, Tower Hello, continue.
Not the Express 1 Alpha Kilo.
Pinner 1142, line up runway 29 and wait.
line up runway 29 and wait, Pinner 1142.
At 456, wind 300 degrees to north, runway 36, return.
Clear runway 33, local 46.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
4.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Pinner 1142, hold position, copy the clearance on bump to 6 gold, stop climb altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1022. Pinner 1142.
Pinner 1142, holding position, Pinner.
On bump to 6 gold, stop climb altitude 3000 feet.
On bump to 6 golf, climb 3000 feet, Pinner 1142.
Pinner 1142, roger, and hold position.
Say again, Pinner 1142.
Pinner 1142 and hold position, one more landing.
Holding position, Pinner 1142.
At 456, contact down, thank you.
Ground 04.
Sierra X-ray Sierra 1 Alpha Kilo, wind 320 degrees to north, runway 36 to land, vacate Sierra.
Clear to land, runway 33, vacate Sierra 9 Express 1 Alpha Kilo.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Tower Lot 79 Lima, good morning, Kailash 23.
Lot 79 Lima, Tower Hello, continue. Pinner 1142, departure frequency 125.055, wind 040
Before takeoff procedure.
Okay.
Clear on the approach.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29er and next frequency 125.055.
Express 1 Alpha Kilo, vacating Sierra 2.
Sun Express 1 Alpha Kilo, FM Sierra 2 and before Alpha contact ground 11905, bye bye.
11905. Bye bye.
Takeoff.
Lot 79 Lima, wind 280 degrees to north, runway 360 to land.
Clear to land, runway 33, Lot 79 Lima.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
Thank you, Tower, Lot 8 Kilo Lima, join the positive rate of class.
Lot 8 Kilo Lima, detail continue, and for your information there will be short inspection of runway before landing.
Copy, shall we reduce final?
400 feet.
Reducing Lot 8 Kilo Lima.
Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
At 79 Lima, hold short of Alpha and contact ground, 11905.
Hold short of Alpha and ground, 11905.
Rotate Kilo Lima, wind 270 degrees 4 knots, runway 33 clear. Clear to land and vacate Sierra 2.
Clear to land, runway 33 Sierra 2 to vacate, rotate Kilo Lima.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1 set.
Slot 286, wind 260 degrees 2 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so you are now free to move around the cabin. However, for your safety, we do recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times during the flight. Thank you.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds on. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. Takeoff
Ladies
checklist
and
complete.
gentlemen, the captain has turned the seatbelt signs on. Please take your seats. You must now remain seated until the signs are turned off. Thank you.
So 3904 sir, witam. Slot 286, hold short of Alpha, contact ground, dzięki.
Hold short of Alpha, contact ground.
Slot 138, runway 11, clear to land, wind 140 degrees, final now.
Fly level 100.
Bank angle.
Tower Lotta, Victor Alpha, witamy.
Dzień dobry, lot 5, Victor Alpha Tower, continue visual approach, runway 11, report final, wind 130 degrees, 10.
Continue call you final,
Command A.
Victor Alpha.
Pilot on.
Slot 138, vacate, November 1, contact ground, 121.9, zgłoszenia.
November 1, na ground, dzięki, lot 1. Final lot 5, Victor Alpha.
Lot 5, Victor Alpha, continue rolling departure from runway 15.
Continue 5, Victor Alpha.
Okay, then 1766, standard speed supply, reduce speed to 50 or less already.
Standard speed, Calum 1766.
Good afternoon once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoyed flying with us so far. We're currently climbing up to our cruising altitude, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. We're expecting to arrive on time as planned. Progress is going very well. You'll next hear from me just before we start our descent. I'll be sure to keep you updated if anything changes, but in the meantime, please feel free to relax and take advantage of our onboard facilities. Thank you.
1000 to level.
Yeah, the floor 2551, contact 133.855, goodbye.
133.855, airport. 2551, bye bye.
Okay, the 1766, fly level 7.
Set level 7, 1766.
Okay, the 1766, left turn, bumpers.
Left the bumpers, Calum 1766.
Cafe 270, contact on 136.465.
136.465, Cathay 270, goodbye.
KLM 1766, contact Scroos on the 119.059.
119.059, Calum 1766, fire down.
Good afternoon once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. Just to keep you updated, we look to be making good progress and are expecting to arrive on time as planned. We'll keep you posted if anything changes, but in the meantime enjoy the remainder of the flight, and I'll speak to you again once we're about to start our descent. Thanks a lot.
Alpha we don't get 9 kilos.
Dag Killerman 9 kilo, direct to Bedum. En climb to level 250.
210 Bedum, Killerman 9 kilos.
250 for the level.
Yeah, flight level 250.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments we will be starting our in-flight movie. If you require headphones, please contact a flight attendant and we'll be happy to help. For those of you who brought your own, you can plug them into the armrest to the side of you. Tune to channel 11 on the in-flight entertainment system. Thank you.
Good afternoon, 719 out of 50, climbing 130.
KLM 719, good day, climb to level 240.
Level 240, KLM 719.
KLM 719, fly direct to Sopak.
To Sopak, KLM 719, bedankt.
KLM 141, course coach 121.205.
11205, van hetzelfde. KLM 141.
Kilometer Bravo, contact approach, 119.055.
119.05, kilometer Bravo, fijne dag.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start one of our in-flight movies. If you'd like to watch, please plug in your headphones and select channel 18 from your armrest remote. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the film.
Kilo 1 Kilo Quantum, 136.465, goeie reis.
36465, Kilo 1 Kilo, dank u wel, hoi.
Kilo 70 Kilo, contact approach 121.205, fijne reis.
121.205, Kilo 70 Kilo, fine.
Control Kilo 4 Victor, this is an Ifly 260.
Toch Kilo 4 Victor, prepare for runway 06, flight to Poppers.
Direct Poppers for the 06, Kilo 4 Victor.
Kilo 4 Victor, descent flight level 14.
Descending flight level 140, Kilo 4 Victor.
KLM 719, contact 128.130, goeie reis.
130, Kilo 719, verder.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we will be starting the in-flight drink service. If you could please ensure all aisles are clear and bags are placed in the overhead lockers, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.
KLM 719, contact 128.130, goeie reis.
130, Kilo 719, verder.
You have control.
I have control.
KLM 9879, goeiedag, flight level 140.
Level 140, Kilo 9870.
KLM 9879, goeiedag, flight level 140.
Level 140, Kilo 9870.
Is that sufficient?
Dat is prima hoor, Kilo 9870.
Roger, reclaim 140 then, and after passing level 70, direct Arctic.
70, dan direct Arctic, Kilo 9870, landing level 140.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via ATC vectors for an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 3,000 feet. Decision altitude is 200 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
And prepare for runway 06.
Landing 06, scan after.
KLM 611, contact
I have control.
128.130,
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 250 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 147. Minimums 200 feet.
VREF 147. Minimums 200 feet. Approach briefing.
Ladies
Completed.
and gentlemen,
Descent checklist completed.
we are about to serve our drinks menu. Choose from our menu of hot tea and coffee, or a number of soft drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
Get 9 for Foxtrot, descent flight level 150.
Yeah, 150, can have it.
Get 9870, how do you read?
Reach to 5, get 9870.
Yeah, good. Naar gevolgd op Direct River.
Direct River, get hem uitgevolgd.
Good afternoon once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We'll be descending in just a few minutes from now. The arrival weather forecast is looking good, so it should be a nice easy approach into the airport. We're not expecting any delays, so we should be able to land fairly quickly. Once we do begin descending, please listen carefully to the cabin crew and pay special attention to their instructions and also the seatbelt sign, which I will be illuminating before landing. Thanks for flying with us, and I'll speak to you again soon.
passenger, good afternoon, Ryanair 8099, wait, now passing flight level 5 and to flight level 130.
Ryanair 8099, good day, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Ryanair 8099.
Flight level 100.
Kilo 970, fly after RTIP to Pampus, descend level 70, cross RTIP 100 below.
RTIP Pampus, RTIP 100 below, yellow 99870, descending 70.
Alpine 78 Romeo Whiskey, descend at level 120. Descend flight level 120, Alpine 78 Romeo Whiskey.
Ryanair Golf Alpha, reduce speed now 240 or less.
Speed 240 or less, Ryanair Golf Alpha.
Wizz Air 701, descend at 3000 feet and clear direct approach runway 31 right.
Descend 3000 feet, clear direct approach runway 31 right, 2070. Alpine 78 Echo Delta, descend to flight level 110. Descend flight level 110, Alpine 78 Echo Delta.
Transition set altimeter 1017.
1017. Set passing 7,100.
11 Fox, continue
Now,
descend
checked.
flight level 80. 1080 flying southward.
Canada 884, descend to flight
Approach
level 100.
checklist.
Approach
Flight level
checklist.
100,
Altimeters
Canada 84.
1017 set.
1017. Set. Approach checklist completed.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Taxi 83 Delta Quebec, descend to flight level 80.
Level 80 to 6 Delta Quebec.
Flaps 5.
Speed check.
Ocean 420 kilo, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1020.
7,000 feet, 1020, 459.
Flaps 5 set.
Adrian 854, reduce speed 180 knots. Speed 180, Adrian 854. Exbird 62 Adrian and left heading 320 for base descent to 4,000 feet. Turning left 320, say again Exbird the Duck 62 Adrian to descend actually to 5,000 feet on QNH 1017. Descending 5,000 feet, 1017, X-Bird 628 Juliet.
Center 95, Correct Tower 1187, goodbye.
Contact Tower 1187, goodbye, Center 953.
Hotel Lima Foxtrot, continue on present heading.
Present heading,
First approach, Eurogas, Ryanair 6, November Hotel, 2700, climbing 4000, Juliet Gulliver.
Ryanair 6 November Hotel, US Stock Item. Climb flight level 180.
Climb level 180, Ryanair 6, November Hotel.
To level.
And 0.78 Romeo Whiskey, request free heading for 20 miles. What heading, sir? 040 Alpine 78 Romeo Whiskey. Asus, donnez-vous le bel cas, Latino. Welcome Alpine 78 Romeo Whiskey.
Taxi 69 Romeo Golf, descend to flight level 80.
Descent level 80, Taxi 69 Romeo Golf.
Hello Lufthansa 1 Lima Lima, flight level 216, descent flight level 160, info mile.
Hello Lufthansa 1 Lima Lima, descent level 130, expect ADDONS 04.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Lima, descent level 130, expecting ADDONS 04.
Final approach fix,
Next
checked.
115,
Missed approach
let
altitude
me know
is
when you
set.
need to reduce.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everything is secured, ready for landing.
We're almost ready, actually, so you can take your seats now.
No problem. All stations, please be seated for landing.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed checked.
Turkish 89 Juliet Golf, descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, 89 Juliet Golf.
Flaps 15 set.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30 set.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake. Armed. Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Cleared.
Taxi 73 Lima Zulu, start 0 reçu.
Tower of 65, Salut, runway 11. Hello, 625 Tower.
Manual flight.
Autopilot off.
Hotel 625, runway 11, triple line, wind 130 degrees, 10 knots. Runway 11,
1,000 feet, stable.
Tower lot 460, Gino, sir.
Tower lot 460, Tower, continue approach.
460.
500 feet.
Tower lot 3 Golf Alpha Tower, line up and wait, runway 15. The 3 Golf Alpha Tower. Good morning, Golf 3 Golf Alpha, line up and wait, runway 15.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Slot 460, continue approach.
Continue, 460.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up.
Tower, lot 5.
Reverser's normal.
Engine number lot 5 Papa Mike, Tower, continue approach.
$60 knots.
Checked.
Signal 1 Hotel Foxtrot, wind 130 degrees, 8 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Let land 11, signal 1 on departure.
That's 5 Papa Mike, wind 130 degrees, 10 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your self-loading cargo journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter or the official self-loading cargo app.
Okay to clean up.
Roger.
Tower, good morning, Air Cairo 605.
Good morning, Air Cairo 605 Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, Air Cairo 605.
Air Cairo 605, wind 140 degrees, 10 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 11, Air Cairo 605.
APU on the buses.
Good morning, Coruna 375, established 11.
Coruna 375 Tower, continue approach.
Continue, Coruna 375.
Lights and doors.
Check. APU on the bus.
Air Cairo 605, the case November 1 or Alpha 4?
November 1 Alpha 4, Cairo 605.
Air Cairo 605 on Alpha 4, contact Grant 121.905. If you can please expedite.
On Alpha 4, 121.905, Air Cairo 605.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
No, we're not at 3 minutes yet.
Cabin crew, doors to manual
Air
seat.
Cairo 375, runway 13 to land, wind 130 degrees, 10 knots.
Land 113 and 375.
Corendon 375, free to land, runway 11.
Land 11, clear the 375.
Tower, dzień dobry, Cairo 609, final runway 11.
Dzień dobry, Air Cairo 609, Air Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, Cairo 609er.
Dzień dobry, lot 361 Tower, line up and wait, runway 15.
Pronto, cockpit.
Go ahead.
Captain, microphone check, please.
Microphone check is 5 out of 5.
Roger. Okay, Captain. Ground power is available. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes. Just a reminder. If you're using software to track your virtual airline flights, you may want to finalize your flight now if you haven't already done it so.
Clear flight runway 11, Cairo 609er.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps, off. Probe heat, off. Hydraulic panel, set. Flaps,
up.
Parking brake,
set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Good
Shutdown
morning,
checklist
Baltic
complete.
Kilo Papa. Good morning, Air Baltic 7 Kilo Papa Tower, continue approach.
The boarding requested.
Air Cairo 609 vacate now to the left, contact ground 121.905. Bye-bye.
11905, I'm vacating to the left, Air Cairo 609, good day.
Air Baltic 7 Kilo Papa, wind 130 degrees, 9 knots, runway 11, clear to land. 11, clear to land, Air Baltic 7 Kilo Papa.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Can start, Summit 76, establish.
Number Red Cloud 376, tower, continue. Cloud 376, wind 130 degrees, 11 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Good land, 11, 376.
Ground 8 Alpha, here, they're Alpha.
Corona 8 Whiskey Alpha Tower, if you wish for distance, continue straight ahead.
Okay, continue straight ahead, thank you very much.
Cockpit to ground.
Bye.
Go ahead.
Hi, how is it looking for the unloading?
Captain. OK, al bags have been offloaded.
Corona
We're closing up now and we'll speak to you next time.
Stay on my frequency, please. This
Roger.
is tower frequency.
Okay, staying on your frequency, ma'am. 8 Alpha.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure, the jetway is connecting. Start deboarding once ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the airport. When disembarking, please take care and hold onto the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety do not walk underneath the wing. Thank you.
Pronto, Capit.
Go ahead.
I Captain. OK, el VAX ABB offloaded. We're closing up now and we'll speak to you next time.
Roger.
Secure the aircraft, please. Secure checklist, please.
Secure checklist. IRS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete.
Fantastic landing, by the way. Much appreciated.
It's all down to the autopilot drilling. It's magical.
Call me if you need anything.